Hi guys, welcome back to Makeup Bag Monday, week number 50. 50 guys! There are only 2 more official Makeup Bag Mondays left, and then I will be doing a wrap-up of Makeup Bag Monday before starting a new series about product reviews. Don't worry, I've got you. I will constantly be reviewing new products for you guys. If you guys don't know what Makeup Bag Monday is, every week I rotate my makeup bag with products that I want to test out for a full week. I check back every week to let you know what I think about the products after using it for a full 7 days, sometimes longer, with swatches, demos, and of course my review. So if you'd like to see how the products performed last week, then just keep on watching. If you missed last week, you can click that first clickable link in the description box and that will catch you up on all of Makeup Bag Monday. Now, as I was editing last week's Makeup Bag Monday, I realized I forgot to review the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer. This is in the shade SC3 and this is one of my favorite concealers for my face. But lately, I've been wearing very minimal foundation, if any. I conceal where I need to and powder. So concealer is key for me, especially if you guys know I got fillers in my face. It's not the traditional type of fillers. It's already gone. It's just supposed to help stimulate my natural collagen. If you're interested in that process, I will have that video linked in the card somewhere around my head right now. I had some scratches. It looked like a cat scratched me where all the needles went into my face. To kind of camouflage that, I did use this concealer. This concealer is phenomenal at that. It's a very hard pigmented concealer, so my recommendation is mixing it with a brush on the back of your hand, or you can warm it up with your fingers, but personally I like using a precision brush and warming it up on my actual face because this way I get the most coverage and pigmentation in the targeted area. I blend out the edges with my fingers or a damp sponge and then I powder immediately with a translucent powder. If I need to, I go back in with the concealer, back and forth until I get that perfect coverage. A lot of the times nobody knew that I actually had a ton of different needles pricking at my face. Also, I had a spot right here. It was quite big. You can probably see it right now because I gave up last night and I did pop it. It has a little scab right now. Before that, it was really red and bumpy, but nobody seemed to notice that I was breaking out because of this little sucker. I really don't need full coverage foundation. I also don't find that I need foundation in general with this. This is not something I would wear under my eyes though because it is drying and I do have very dry under eyes. If you're very oily, this might work for your under eyes, but they do have a separate concealer for under eyes. This I do not recommend for under eyes in general, but if you want to try it, it's not going to hurt you. Back to new business. So this is the Origins GinZing SPF 40 Energized Boosting Tinted Moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF 40. So I really enjoyed this, and my friend Betty on Instagram and a blogger, she actually told me that this is very, very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Glow, that new product that I swatched at Nordstrom and had to resist from purchasing. Do a nice radiant glow. It does morph to your skin tone. You can see when it comes out it's white, but as you rub it in it becomes a beautiful tint. The difference between the Charlotte Tilbury and this one, from what Betty tells me, is that this one has an SPF 40 versus the Charlotte Tilbury that does not. So if you're doing photography, maybe you want the Charlotte Tilbury, but for every single day I really enjoyed this one. It provides me with coverage, it provides me with a little glow, and it provides me with protection. So this is a chemical and physical combination SPF, which I love because you get the full spectrum and I haven't had any issues with it. Highly recommend this and quite affordable for what you're getting, I feel like. The bronzer I was revisiting is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in bronzer. I think there's 2 shades, but I can't tell. I really love this bronzer. I think it's very buttery, very smooth, very light, not incredibly pigmented, so you're not going to be doing any crazy contouring with it, but I like that. I like this kind of natural glow, warmth look for my face. It does come with a little spongy looking brush. I don't use this. I never use it. And then there's a mirror on this side. So the only thing I wish is that it was a little bit of a slimmer packaging. Physicians Formula tends to have bulkier packaging, but for a drugstore brand that is incredibly clean and cruelty-free with high-quality mineral-based products, I think it's a good brand overall. I enjoy a lot of their products. It is fragranced, so there is like this tropical scent to it. You can usually smell it through the packaging. So if that's something that bothers you, be aware of that. I don't have an issue with it, and I'm very sensitive to fragrance. So I do enjoy this bronzer a lot, and I continue to enjoy it. It's a revisit, and I still love it. I was testing out some Physicians Formula Butter blushes. Now, they did have 2 shades originally, but now there are 4. I'm going to talk about the 2 I like the most. The first one is going to be this one in Natural Glow. Now, this one is labeled a blush, but it really isn't. It's going to be more of a blush topper, if anything. For me, I wear it as a highlight. I really enjoy this like peachy highlight that it gives me. I think it wakes up my face. It brightens up my face without being overly glowy. It's just really beautiful, and you can blend it into your blush if you like your blush to be a little bit more shimmery. Really enjoyed this for that purpose, but if you're buying it for a blush, that's not what you're gonna look for. My favorite shade out of the other 3 true blush shades is going to be Vintage Rose. This is what I'm wearing today, and it's the one I reach for the most. It's the most neutral, mauve-y, makes me look more healthy and glowy and natural. This isn't super pigmented, but it's just pigmented enough, and it's buildable, and it works really well for those of us who have trouble with blushes. I tend to have issues with my blushes at the most part, and I do like that it's very blendable. It's very smooth. You can buff it in. Now, the other 2 shades I'm just not crazy about. There's nothing necessarily wrong with them. They just don't look that great on me. This is Plum Rose, and this I actually had purchased a while ago, and it just looks like I'm not wearing anything. So for me, it's not the right shade. And then this final shade is Rosy Pink, and this is just a cool tone pink, which I'm not a huge fan of. It doesn't look bad, I just don't like it. Finally, from Physicians Formula, I was testing out the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls and Translucent Pearls. What I like to use this for is at the end of my makeup, after my blush, my bronzer, my highlight. Sometimes I get choppiness. You guys know I have dryness around here, and my skin just does not like to blend product there. I take a buffing brush, I swirl this around, and I buff everything in. This gives me a nice flawless finish. It sets everything. It also blends out maybe any of the choppiness I might have and smooth that out a little bit more. So I did have this in a different shade previously in my makeup collection. This is the translucent shade, which I really like because it doesn't diminish any of the color I had on my face already. Also just a great like setting powder if you want to use it with a fluffier brush to set your makeup, or of course you can use it the way I use it, which is at the end to blend everything out. I do spray down my product with a little primer spray, setting spray, or just rose water because I find that that makes my dry skin work better with powder products. Next product is from NYX. This is the NYX Away We Glow Liquid Highlighter, and this is in the shade Daytime Halo. This goes bad after 3 months. I'm going to probably toss this because I've had it for longer than that, and I think it's because of the applicator. You touch your face, you touch your finger, and then you have to stick it back in here. I'm not crazy about this. I don't think it's that innovative. I just don't think it's worth your money. There are better highlight options at the drugstore for you. If you're looking for a cream highlight, this isn't the best, mainly because it looks kind of powdery. I think it's going to be beautiful, and then you rub it in and it just becomes, it looks powdery. It looks chalky on your skin. I didn't really wear this after I tested it, and I didn't film myself testing it, so you're not going to see it on me because it wasn't that good. Final product I have from last week is the Vapor Siren Hello Love lipstick, and this I have to say is really nice on the lips. I'm wearing it today. It gives me a nice little stain. It gives me a color. It's a demi-matte finish, but it's still hydrating. It's also a very clean brand. My only concern about this is I don't know if I got a dud, but once it comes up, it doesn't go back down. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. If you twist too much of it up, you are stuck with it out, and I think that dries out the product. I like the shade. I think it's a really beautiful berry shade. It tastes nice. It feels nice, and it smells nice. It smells like fruit, but it dissipates. So that's everything from last week. Here are the products I will be testing out for the upcoming week. The first product is the Kula Makeup Setting Spray. So Kula is a very clean option. I can't wait to try this out. You guys have actually asked me to review this, so this will be coming up very soon. I also have this Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment, and I just kept seeing Rachel from That's Chic talk about this, so I wanted to test it out. This is going to neutralize redness and protect the skin. It improves skin appearance to be vibrant with SPF 30. So when you open this up, it's quite scary looking because it's all green, but it's supposed to kind of turn into your skin tone and also minimize redness. And I do have a little bit of redness, but maybe sallowness more than redness. I have this Marc Touch and Glow Shimmer Cream Cubes All Over Face Palette. This is in the shade Coral Glow. So you've got like highlights, you've got a blush, and then you've got like this like brown right here. So I feel like you can figure out how to use this all over your face, which I'll be testing out. I'm really impressed with the packaging from Marc. I have the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye, and this is the shimmer one. So this is completely shimmer. You've got 3 large shades, which are not quite as shimmery, and then you've got some pressed pigments, as well as some shimmer eyeshadows. My Makeup Forever Cheek Trio from Jessie J. So there's a highlight, a bronzer, and also a blush. These are interchangeable. You can buy them, you can buy 1, 2, or 3. It comes with a palette, and you can interchange the shades yourself. So you can go to Makeup Forever boutiques, or you can find it at Sephora locations and kind of mix and match your own little cheek palette. I recently picked up the new Bite Beauty liquefied lipstick, the Amuse Bouche liquefied lipstick. I picked up the shade Chutney. Along with that, I have the new, this isn't super new, but it's new to me, the Laneige two-tone lipstick. I have the shade number 2 Red Blossom. So these have 2 shades in them, and they kind of like scroll up and down. I also have the shade number 7 Cashmere Nude, I think is what it says. So again, really pretty and interesting. I can't wait to test these out as well. So that is everything I will be testing out for next week, makeup bag number 51. Don't forget, I upload 3 new videos every week here on this channel, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might be switching the upload schedule slightly, but I will of course update you guys. But always know I have 3 new videos here on this channel every week. If you want to turn on your notifications, make sure you're subscribed and turn on that little bell so you are notified every time I have a new upload, because I do bonus uploads as well here. Then I have 2 new videos over on my More Serein channel, which is more of a lifestyle vlogging channel. I do every Tuesday, Thursdays over there. If you're interested, everything is linked in the description box, as well as my Instagram at SereineWoo. I hope to see you guys back here on Wednesday, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, I hope my videos help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. I know when I look and feel my best, I'm just a lot more capable at dealing with whatever life has to throw at me. I just hope my video helped you unwind, de-stress, and take your mind off of whatever it was you needed help taking your mind off of. That's why I watch YouTube, that's how I found YouTube, and that's why I make these videos. So until Wednesday, I will see you guys right back here. Bye!